Hello and welcome to this session. Today we'll be covering AWS Systems Manager for Cloud Management at Scale. I am Sabarinath, a DevOps architect from Chennai, and I'm ex AWS, and I'm a co-organizer of AWS User Group Chennai. And I'm a SME in AWS Systems Manager, and I do have 10 years of experience in public cloud management. So just to go over the agenda. Today we'll be covering the introduction and overview of Systems Manager. Following that, we'll be looking at how it works, and next we'll be talking about the capabilities, and we'll have the demo at the end. So Systems Manager is a AWS managed services. It provides ability to control your infrastructure at scale, and it offers a unified user interface to collect operation data from multiple AWS services. It allows you to automate the operation task across AWS resources. Using this, you can group the resources like EC2, S3, RDS application and view the operational data. It provides ability to simplify the resource and application management. It resolves the operation problems, and it works hand to hand with the resources to achieve the excellence in the configuration management. In this diagram, you can see the AWS Systems Manager is fit into the area of configuration management system. We'll see how it works. AWS Systems Manager can be accessed from the end user from the either from a console, SDK, PowerShell, or a CLI. So using the AWS Systems Manager, we can able to control the virtual machines or the instances in the AWS instances, or we can even manage the instances in the hybrid environment. So end user is going to provide a set of instruction to manage these instances, and all the execution logs will be can be captured into S3, and we can build a custom dashboard in a CloudWatch dashboard, and we'll have all the authorization logs captured in the Cloud Drive. Next, we'll see how the AWS System Manager, what are the capabilities of AWS Systems Manager. So one is like Ops Center. Ops Center provides a central location where the operation engineer can view, investigate, and resolve the operation work items related to AWS resources. Run command is the capability of System Manager to execute the document in the managed instances. You can use the run command to perform on-demand changes like running a shell scripts and Windows PowerShell commands on the target instance. Inventory. Inventory automate the process of collecting the software information from the managed instances. You can use the inventory to collect the metadata information such as like application data, files information, and the patches installed from the managed instance. The next is parameter store. Parameter store is a capability that provides a secure and hierarchical storage for configuration data that's and secret managed. You can use them and store the data such as like a passwords, database strings, easy to instance IDs, AMI IDs, and license code as a parameter. You can store the value as a plain text or a encrypted data. Patch manager is a capability for automating the patches of your managed instances like security related patches, operating system related patches, or any application related patches. um, these patches can be applied to the backend Windows and Linux instances. The maintenance window. Maintenance window is the capability to set up a recurring schedule of managed instance, so to perform any administrative task. And automation is a capability to automate the maintenance and deployment task. For an example, you can create a automation flow for creating the customized AMI and or performing any password reset of a Windows instance or resetting the SSH key for a Linux instance as well. State Manager is a capability of AWS Systems Manager to automate the process of keeping the managed instances in a particular state, like applying the Ansible playbook or applying the Windows DSC configuration, such like that. And documents. Document is a set of instruction and the execution flows, which can configure like partial scripts or any other custom scripts like a Python, which support in the managed instances. Okay. Next, we'll be covering about the demo. In this demo, we're going to see what is SSM agent and what is a fleet manager and what is managed instances and the IAM role requirement for the managed instance. So this is the systems manager console, and We'll navigate to the fleet manager under the node management. Okay, we click get started. At this moment, we could see we don't have any managed instances under the fleet manager. But in our account, we do have an instance called SSM managed instance. And we'll see how to make this instance attached to the system manager under the fleet manager. So what are the prerequisite for managed instance? One is like we need to have a SSM agent installed. Another one is it should have IAM role attached. So we could see this instance is basically Amazon in Linux 2, which comes up with SSM agent pre-installed in that. So if you are using any other flavor of Linux or Windows, we can install the agent while doing the bootstrapping or while building the standard AMIs. So we do have a agent pre-installed. So we are going to log in and see the status. We'll log into this instance. Yes, here we go. So we have logged into this instance and we'll try to see the status. So we'll see the SSM agent status. We could see this agent is up and running, but it is not yet reporting anything here. So what is pending is the IAM role. So we'll create IAM role and attach to this instance. We'll navigate to the IAM dashboard, roles, create role. Click create the EC2 role, permissions. While adding the permission, AWS has a set of predefined policies, and we are going to use the policy role AWS Amazon EC2 role for SSM. This is the predefined policy which we are going to attach to this role. Review, and we name it as SSM managed instance role. Create role. Yes, we do have a role created, and we could see it has a policy Amazon EC2 role for SSM attached into it. So we'll go back to the EC2 console and we'll attach this role to the instance. We'll attach the role and save. You can come and see the managed instance under the systems manager console, and we could see it's not yet reported. So what we'll do, we'll try to re-establish the connection. We'll restart the agent. It might take some time to re-establish the connectivity to the SSM endpoints. And once the agent got restarted, we could see the instances is connected to our SSM manager. So in this demo, we have seen what is SSM agent and fleet manager and managed instances and IAM role requirement for a managed instance. The next demo, we'll see what is run command and how to execute the SSM document in the managed instance. So we'll go back to the run command under systems manager dashboard. So run command is going to execute the predefined documents or documents in the managed instance. So we'll try to execute some document. We'll have document called run shell script. So we'll click run shell script, and we do have an option to pass the parameters. What can go inside the script here? So in this demo, I'm just going to type a simple command to create a file called ssm.txt. Okay, so I'm going to create the file under the working directory of s- slash temp, and also we have an option to choose the instance either manually or through resource groups or instance tags. If you have a set of instance tags like a production environment production or a development instance or a specific tags, we can use the tagging option to select the instance. At this moment, I'm selecting this instance through manually, and we do have an option to perform a rate control and error control, and the output can be saved into the S3 bucket. At this moment, um, we are executing the command without saving any output into the S3. You could see that command is getting executed. It's in progress. So it's success. We don't see any output or error. We'll go back to the instance and see is there something created. You could see there is a file created under slash temp directory. So this is how we can use the run command to perform any scripts or commands in the managed instances without logging into this instance basically. And using the run command, we can basically um, avoid the IAM or avoid the user and group authentication in the instances through LDAP or any other authentication what we have in a traditional environment. The next we'll go to the session manager. Session manager is a way we can log into the managed instances through console. Let's start the session. We'll select the instance. So using this session manager, we can select and log into the backend instances through console or a CLI. Or so you can see that we have able to log into the backend instances from a console itself and perform all the activities. This is getting communicated and connected back to the managed instances through SSM agent, and all the execution command execution will be captured in SSM logs. The next demo will be covering about what is a document and how to create a customized document. So SSM document, comes with the predefined document for our use cases, and the document name start with the AWS hyphen is something that we can understand. This is all the predefined document. Also, we can create a document on our own, so we can share the document to the other accounts as well. So what we'll try to do, we'll just take a look on some of the documents what we have, credential script or any other document. Okay, so you could see this, the document owner is Amazon, and the document support the backend operating system is Linux and Mac OS, and this is the content of the document. So where the parameters and strips are captured, and parameters, steps, also the actions are captured here. So we'll go back to the documents. What are we going to do? We are going to create a customized document for our customized use cases. One is, it names as a HTTPD install. We're going to install the HTTPD in the managed instance using the customized document. And the document can be either in a JSON or a YAML format. So I'll remove this parameter since we are not going to pass on any parameter here. So going to perform an action to perform a run shell script. So it the name is httpd install. It is install in Amazon Linux 2, and here we need to define the steps to perform the command. So I have pre-written the steps. Basically, it's going to do the yum update and install the HTTPD, and it's going to start the service and enable the HTTPD service, and it's going to create a customized web page. Go and click create document. We'll just the document is already exist. Okay, we'll just name it as a just mentioning as Apache install. Create document. So click create document. Can able to navigate and see the document is created. The owner ID is my account number, the content. So we'll try to execute the document under against our managed instance. We'll go back to the managed instance and perform the run command and execute this custom document. So we'll click run command and select the document as Apache. I'll select the target instance is our managed instance. And run the command. It's going to download the HTTPD package. And it's going to install and configure. And it's going to create a custom web page. We'll wait for the execution. Normally, it might take some time for yum update to complete. Yes, it's completed. We'll click on the targets instance IDs and see the output. We could see it was completed the yum update and installing the command httpd and perform the configuration. So we'll check that installation by accessing the public IP. So we'll copy the public IP. So here we go. So it created the custom web page using the custom document called a test web page. This is how we can create the custom document and execute against the managed instance. So thank you for watching. Please stay connected for more videos. Thank you.